Dear Lord. And, like, I haven't actually made any progress.
Yeah, that is true. You're still at the beginning. Like, we could just not even put out the last episode and still be where we are.
Then we'll miss all of the exciting me complaining about the Metroids all dying. Or wait, I didn't give a fuck. That's right.
Metroids die?
Or you can tell where my mind is.
I was like, wait, that wasn't a thing. We want Metroids to die. We don't want Reploids.
Yeah, Reploids, that one.
Metroid, I can see where that. I can see where the word kind of got confused. Yeah, the whole point of the games is to kill the Metroids. We want to save Reploids and kill the Metroids.
Do we really want to save Reploids?
I mean, if it's conveniently on your path, then go for it, but if you have to do some stupid puzzly bullshit to get to one of them, fuck it.
Well, and so, like, the last time I died just now, there was the big dragon thing or whatever.
Yeah.
So there was one under where that dragon spawns. So I killed the dragon. I go down there and get it, and then, like, the way it's designed, like, you can't really get out.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Like, you don't have, like, a good way to jump and, like, grab the ledge. Oh, fuck.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Guess my health was low.
Did you have any potions or food?
I don't think so. Okay. I know I need to be paying more attention, but God.
It's hard when you don't give a fuck.
It really is. Oh God, this takes forever. Hey, we got one of the parts. Thanks, Tim.
Is that Rovin? Advin?
Rovin, I'm pretty sure it's an R. Hey, Reploids give you valuable chip items.
Do they? Really? I never knew that. Thank you for telling us, Alia.
Range, shot speed, sure. Yeah. Alright. Let's do that again.
Here we go again.
Alright, game face. But yeah, I want to get that new Metroid game. And I want to get the strategy guide too, not because I'll use it, just on principle of having it. Like, I have a lot of strategy guides that I've never used, but, like, I have them just on principle.
Yeah, they usually have, like, cool artwork and stuff in them sometimes, so...
Yeah. I'm trying to think of any,
if you decide to, like, go back and, like... You know what, I think I'll try and 100% this game, since I already have the strategy guide and everything. Might as well try, right?
Yeah. Well, like I have the strategy guide for Final Fantasy VIII, but, like, I've never used it. Because, like, none of the bosses really need it. And, like, the, as far as, like, getting all of the cards, because that's probably the one hard part of that game, is figuring out where to find all the cards.
Oh, I bet.
Like, a lot of the ones I missed, you have a chance to get them at the end of the game, if you do one of the, like, extra things. Do it.
Do it. Watch your health.
Yeah.
Did you just deflect that from behind you?
Yeah, I did.
Physics. What are?
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Fucking really.
I was like, alright, I should be good to kill this big guy with the flamethrower, and then I got flamethrowered. Can you
I should go back and try to play FF8 again since I have it now. Like, I started it, like, I borrowed it from you, like Metroid 2, and then I gave it back because I wasn't, like, I couldn't get into it. And then I found a copy of it at Goodwill and started playing it again, and got even less far the second time. Like, I think I left off when you're like on the island or whatever, and the big like robot boss keeps like chasing you.
Okay.
Like I think that was the last part I actually did. Like when you blow it up with like the gunship or whatever. And I distinctly remember the first time I played it getting at least to the second disc.
I think 8 suffers from this problem where it's like it's not that the game play is bad in any means.
It feels like the story doesn't like really start coming together.
Yeah, the story takes a while before like anything actually happens.
Yeah, because I was just thinking about that because like FF7, like I got through it no problem because the story keeps like developing from the start.
Yeah,
like from the start you're wondering, it's like, okay, why am I carrying out a terrorist attack on this reactor? And then it's like, yeah, we're doing this because blah 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 blah, and then the Shinra company is blah 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 blah. So it's like it tells you stuff right from the beginning, and then you want to find out more.
Yeah,
and then it's the same deal with how I got into 10 so quickly, which I also need to get back to. But I actually want to get more into 10, like because like all this crazy stuff is happening, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? I want to know why I was in a city, why it got blown up. Am I actually 1,000 years in the future, or what the fuck is going on here? And it's like, yeah, I want to know the story.
Yeah.
And FF8 just didn't grab me in the first hour or so. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. So I think 8 and 7 have opposite problems. So like 8, the story doesn't start out good. Like, you have to kind of get a little into the game before, like, anything really happens. But the gameplay, depending on how much you like it, can be enough to carry it. It's very polarizing. Mm-hmm. Now, 7 is really easy to get into. But after you've beaten it once, it kind of is hard to play through again, because it's like you already know everything and you don't care.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I've beaten it, I want to say once, it might be twice, because I did get it on my PSP, and I'm pretty sure I've said before that I have an easier time getting through RPGs on handhelds, because it's like, yeah, I can just pick it up, play it for a little bit, and then put it down and pick it up back where I left off.
Yeah.
And so I might have beaten it a second time. I don't even remember though, so that should tell you about how much fun replaying it is, really.
Yeah, and like I've tried to replay 7 multiple times. I usually can't even finish the first disc. Like I get maybe halfway through the first disc.
Sounds about right.
Like I think I usually get to about where you get the tiny Bronco.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, eh. But like, so I think 8, like, is a lot easier to, like, replay through. At least for me. Like, I feel
because of how long it takes to, like, actually get to the parts of the story that you remember, maybe?
Well,
where it's like...
I think it's more just, like, along the lines that, like, it doesn't need the story to carry it. It's like, okay, I know the story gets good eventually, but I enjoy the gameplay enough, like, on its own merits, that I don't need the story to, like, carry me. Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
He got killed by a fucking Met.
The Met spawned after I killed the dragons and killed... Okay, well...
I mean...
Fine.
If a Reploid is such a dumbass that he gets killed by a Met, I would argue survival of the fittest. And Reploid society is better off without what's-his-name. I didn't even see his name.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like Jimbo or something. Okay. So apparently, their ground shockwave hits you in the air.
That's stupid.
It's really stupid. Okay.
This isn't a very nice level.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. I mean, it's been so long since I've played this Mega Man game, for obvious reasons at this point.
Yeah, no shit.
But, so there's a point in Pro Jared's video on this where, like, he mentions, I didn't even dash, and it made me do a dash jump, which is what killed me there. But he mentions, like, when he gets to this stage, like, oh yeah, I could talk about how the level sets you up for failure, and it's like, it's been so long since I played, like, I forgot how, like, basically impossible the level is to, like, rescue the Reploids.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, like, even in the first segment that has the bombs in it, like, if you go into this not knowing that's gonna happen, it completely fucks you up, because, like, I mean, I want to believe that the Reploids that give you super important parts would not be ones that are in immediate danger of dying. But that would require believing that this was a competently designed Mega Man game. So it's entirely possible that the first thing we saw get killed by a bomb could have been any number of important upgrades for you.
Yeah.
And they're just lost forever. Like, resetting the game doesn't bring them back. You have to start the whole game over again.
Just so stupid.
It's almost like Capcom hated Mega Man fans when they made this game.
Basically.
Like, let's take everything they like about the Mega Man X games, gut it completely, add all this stupid new bullshit in, and make it impossible to actually win the first time through. Because it adds extra insult to injury by forcing you to play through the game again.
Oh my god.
Or resetting it and playing the same level again. Because fuck you, that's why.
Next episode, more of this fucking crap.
Next episode, more of this fucking crap.
Ugh.